Uh, eh. I'm just adjusting the microphone. Hold on. It's being rough with me. Hi. Hello, everybody. It's me, the one and only. There's something I wanted to check, and I completely forgot what I wanted to check. I wanted to look at something. I can't remember what I wanted to look at, so we're just gonna go. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hi. So, Dee's not here. Dee's a little sick, still not getting enough sleep, so we're not going to do a System Shock 2. But we are...
Big Brantler 62 cheered X69. Nice.
We are going to continue Lies of P, as per usual, because I'm loving this game. Hi Zed, hi sweetheart, hi Pookie, hi Brantlers, hi Zeke, hi Lucifer. I'll be rough. Okay. But yeah, I feel real bad because I was hoping to beat the game with him, because he said that he had never beaten the game and he really loved it, and I'm really hoping that he'll start to feel better. He's been having a rough night, like trying to get sleep, and due to it he's getting migraines and he's getting like issues and stuff. So I'm not gonna force him to do something. I want him to be happy. I want to be healthy before, you know, coming up here and trying to tell jokes or trying to be silly or stressing out over the game. You know, like I wanna make sure he's good. So hopefully he'll have a little bit of energy to stop by and we can all tell him that we love him. And then if you want, I can message him and let him know. Yeah. In other news, it's like 16, 17 degrees. It's like, yeah, like 16, 17 degrees. Like, oh, it's saying 18 now. Oh, finally, chat. We made it through hell. If you don't know what 18 degrees kind of translates roughly to, it's like 64 degrees. Okay, so whatever one makes the most sense to you for being chilly, that's where we're at. I woke up shivering and I was like, ugh. And like my throat was sore and I was like, and then I went pee and then I was like, oh, it's cold. Yes. Pull up the I don't remember the character's name. He was like some sort of captain looking guy and he's like, yes. The yes guy. I think it might be Magneto in an outfit I don't recognize. I feel like 34 every day here. I'm so sorry. That was me like last month every day was like 30 degrees or more. Fish co-op issues. That's awesome. A little late on that one, but that's awesome for anyone else that I've turned to it, because I know Fluffy Boy mentioned he wanted to do a co-op run of System Shock, and that he was gonna get some friends to play along with it. So I'm glad that, because that's I'm glad they were able to fix that, and I'm glad they were able to do that, because that kind of having to go into the system and like be a hacker and then change one number, that was funny. That was absolutely funny. That was a good one. I'm glad I was able to turn that one around. But yeah, no System Shock 2 today, only because D is not feeling too good still, so we're gonna give him some time to rest up, and hopefully next week he'll be much better, hopefully. But what else? Hey, welcome to my pussy. I secretly a husky. It's cold. I woke up with a sore throat, so I gotta give it a little bit while I'm sipping on some water and stuff. I have to give it a little bit for my throat to not be so sore. And yeah, I'm happy that we're finally getting some cold weather. Took it fucking long enough. Like, fucking, yeah, nobody wants to deal with 35-degree weather. Sorry. Feel better? I have some cough drops I could take, but my thing is, coffee, no. Like a warm tea, probably. But not coffee. Coffee won't make my throat feel better. No, it's just the soreness. I'm not sick. The soreness is from I was sleeping and not properly like warmed up, and I wasn't wrapped up enough, and I was breathing in chilly air, and that's why I don't let my AC even in the summer run overnight, because if I let the AC run overnight, yeah, I'm sleeping in like an ice heaven, but like then I wake up with like a fucked up throat, and I don't want that. Yeah, ginger hunt. Yeah, always. You can't go wrong with that. Hi, Shade Wolf. Good morning. And hi, GBA. Good morning. I hope everybody's excited for War Lies of P, because that's what you're gonna fucking get, and you're gonna fucking like it. Because, yeah. Uh, uh, I'm yawning so much I'm crying. I'm yawning so much I'm crying. Ooh. Electric Callboy dropped a new single. Oh my gosh. What are you doing? What are those emotes? I don't know what else to talk about. Oh, it's Friday. My gym is going to be open, so I'm going to go back to the gym. That's going to be fun. What else? He's going to give you lickies. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. What else? No, I think that's pretty much it. Get it swole. Well, I'm working on it. Don't make me come over there and rub your head. I do need Is Bubbles. Yeah, I think I recognize that character from like a long time ago. I do need head rubs. Listen, I'm dog. This is why I call myself vaguely canine, because it's just like dog. Just like give me belly rubs, give me head scratches. I'm like good. Also, like feed me a lot and then let me go to the gym. And then I'm yours. Easy. That's all you gotta do. Just feed me a shitload of food. And then let me go to the gym every day. Work at the new house. Took down 2 shelves. Oh, poor baby. Or so I'm simple. I'm simple gay. 100% dog. How could you not look at dog and not be like... Because, like, you know... Christians... are like, we gotta be like Jesus. Okay, the teachings of Christianity. Christians in practice, that's a whole other story. But the teachings of Christianity, or the teachings of a lot of religions, is like follow in the footsteps of this, you know, person who is like, you know, the best person ever. They are kind, they're thoughtful, they're caring, they save homeless people, they feed people, they do whatever they can to help people, right? So, like, you know, in Christianity or any of those religions, it's like Jesus, right? Like, walk in Jesus's footsteps or whatever the fuck. So, that's fine. But why would you do that when you could just look at a dog and be like, I want to be like that? Never-ending love, goofy dorky, adorable, loyal, grew up Catholic. Yeah, well, they're all basically the same. At least all those ones are. They're all basically the same. It's just, you know, written by different kings and different people who want to, you know, do what they want to do with it. But the idea is what people apologize to me. That's funny. The idea, right, as far as I'm aware, is that you're supposed to live like this character, and that the way of living, like the way that he lived, is the way that you should live, and that's the way that it should be, right? There's a cat like clawing against the rug in front of my door. I can hear it. But I'm saying, why look at this mythological figure? Are they tearing up a rug? I guess they're tearing up a rug. Do you guys hear that on the microphone? I know the people who live with me, they're working on the house and stuff. Okay, you hear like what sounds like shredding. Don't worry, that's just me getting swole. That's just me getting ginormous. Don't worry. What was that? I think they're tearing up the rug in the hallway. I think that's what they're doing. She said she is. Okay. I was a little nervous. At first I thought it was the cat, chat. I thought it was the cat. I was like, I guess the cat's just like, you know, making bread in front of my door or something. No, it's the rug being torn up. Interesting. All right, well. You gotta tear through the rug, new house. That's true. My tummy has expanded as of late. I wish my body would stop doing that. Just let me enjoy burgers. Tummy expansion is not a problem. What are you talking about? This side effect is good. What do you mean? Ask GBA. Speaking of Ask GBA, we're gonna pause the music. And there we go. Pause. And we're gonna get the game started. New Fuskus would say that. Yeah. Yeah, and was that a loaded statement? Because you took the time to type that. You took the time to put that in my chat. That's what you did. You knew what you were doing. And I know what I'm doing. Which is launching Lies of P. You know, big tums, that's true. You can't go wrong with that. It's just a statement, it shows I know you. Okay. Alright. I can't wait to see what new rug we get, if we get a new rug. Or if we get hardwood. I'm excited. It might be hardwood. It's easier to clean. I don't think we really need a rug for the second floor hallway. I don't think we really need that. Alright. We last left off. We did a little bit of exploration and we got a little bit of stuff done. We got like a little mini boss done. There's a lot of mini bosses in this game. Sandy can eat 2 tired. Oh, don't worry, Lucifer. That will go away when you turn 30. So just you wait. Alright. You only get sexier with big tum. GBA is spitting straight facts. Now, we've acquired Gunblade. Gunblade acquired. Gun arm acquired. Gun. The American in me is screaming in joy. So basically we explored this little pirate ship for a little bit and we killed some mini bosses and stuff, and there's a path split off and I didn't know what way was necessarily the right way, and that's kind of where we left off. Stop. Gotta figure out play this game. I kind of want, I mean, I do have the greatsword. I can always use that. I'm kind of thinking we find like a blunt weapon, because we have a lot of upgrade materials for at least one more. Cool, I'm on that. Oops. With the intention being like, your double shot. I just getting like a big old hammer that I can just like stun lock people with. Wear a fursuit head? That's true. More games should let you wear a fursuit head. I like that the plot in this game is that you have the stalkers, and the stalkers are all basically furries. Twink death soon. Just you wait. I wouldn't show you around the same. Yeah, you gotta experience twink death. Don't worry, Lucifer. Enjoy your twinkishness while you can. Wear your crop tops and everything else while you still can. Well, honestly, oh wait, there's a drop down? Did I do the drop down? I don't think I did. Did I? No, I'm lost. Because I'm back where I was. I guess I did do the drop down. Yeah, it's all looking a bit familiar. Ooh, right. Explosion. I'm taking so much damage just trying to get back here. I'm just like kind of fumbling my way through. Measure the German 76, 7 cheese muscles. That sounds about right. That sounds like Duke the Doberman. Like, literally, that's actually a German Shepherd character. His name is Duke the Doberman. Wow, I did a lot of exploring. I forgot how far I went in my little take a peek around. Oh, they're fighting each other. New lore acquired. Oh, Duke the Doberman. You're correct. You're correct. I mixed them up. That was my bad. That was my bad. You were 100% correct. That sounds better in my head. So wait, if I make Duke the German Shepherd and he's German, but he's also like chunky a little bit, and it's like Duke the German Shepherd, and I meet up with Duke the Doberman, I'm gonna have to copyright that. Okay, so there's the up, which leads that way. There's also this way. This is where the mini boss was. I think it's this guy. I don't know why he didn't despawn, but basically there's this mini boss way, and then there's the up way. How hot do you think Alidoro is? The character I'm dressed up as? The character I'm dressed up as. Ooh. The character I'm dressed up as, he's like an 8 out of 10. He's an 8 out of 10. Everything about him is hot. Except he needs to be like bigger. He's not big enough. And that would be my only... my only thing with him. So, as I expected, this seems to be a secret slash bonfire. Okay. Frosted Cipher. Okay. So all that text is the same. All that text is the same. Am I in progression or am I in secret? I think this might be added. Yeah, the Aurora Borealis. It's so pretty. I don't need to level up that because the weapon's later. There's weapons inside the ship. You missed it. I looked all around the ship. I will keep pumping up this. Is this progression? Acid mace? Okay, well, I'll go back and get it, but... let me explore it here for a second.
I have won. I caught you.
I also need the... Ahab?
Fish, you and I. For 3 days and 3 nights we battled. I never slept nor ate. I fought and fought until I triumphed. They all said I would never catch any fish. But I am a fisherman. The last fisherman of Krat. If not I, then who? I rowed out to prove that even the greatest fish of the sea could not defeat me.
Okay.
Indeed, I did. I caught it. I fought the beast for 3 days and 3 nights. No food, no sleep. In the end,
Fishermen
I
are
caught
weird.
it with my bare hands.
Fishermen are really weird.
A great toll is taken on my body. Why? Because I am a fisherman, of course. The petrification disease, carcass monsters, none of that matters. Any day the sun also rises, so does the tide.
It is.
And a fisherman must head to sea to bring in the catch. That's what I wanted to teach the fools in the village.
Anything you need help with?
You would help an old man. Refreshing in one so young. All right, go to the village and find that foolish brat, Manolin. Find him and tell him I caught the fish. And get the beer he holds for me.
I have to lie.
After battling this fish for 3 days, I am exhausted. It's time to celebrate my triumph. And a beer is just what I need. It's time.
Okay, so dialogue with him is done. Okay. So there's this area that has a drop down on a bonfire. I'm guessing this is progression then? Which means maybe, unless it's in this boat, because this is also a boat. Let's speed run back. And let's check the upper portion. Because, like, there were 2 paths. There's the one guarded by the mini-boss, which I assumed was, like, a secret. And then at the end, I had, like, you know, a chest. And I was like, oh, okay, it was my secret. But then it continued on. It continued on. And then there's up the ladder. And up the ladder... I'm just going to run this. I'm not fighting these guys again. Not for a fucking... Not for a 3rd time. Ow. Fish is gonna jump out twice. Oh! Okay, we'll have to kill the fish. The fish are gonna have to die. But, I'm trying to think, because, like, there was only 2 major kind of split-offs. And I was thinking that must be the dead end, not going up on the ship. I'll show you when I get there and not die, hopefully. We killy the fish. Yeah, we're gonna kill the fish. These enemies can fucking suck my cock. No, no pie. And that mini boss should stay dead, but it won't. So there's two paths, right? Down leads to the mini boss in the way we just went. Then there's an up path over this way. And I guess this is where the acid mace is. I don't know. Jesus fucking Christ. These enemies can suck my cock. Okay. Let's throw a shitload of really durable spearmen. And let's throw a bunch of fucking durable gunmen and have them gang up on you. That's fun. Yo, hello Neptune. Okay, so this is the only other way I can go on the split off. Cipher? I mean, pretty much. This is the only other way. Now we have a bonfire cutting us off there. Then there's a cave. These are the only two ways. So is the acid mace in here? Like, what are we doing? It's another bonfire. I don't know what way to go. There's a chest there. I don't know how to get there yet. I have a complete and total path split off. I wish I went this way first because the bonfire was there, so it wouldn't have been so annoying. I have two pathways to split off from. This is redonkulous. Let me go back to there and turn in this at least while I think about it. I don't know what way progression is. I just know towards breakfast. Yeah, food good. But is that like a secret area? Or is the other one I was on, is that the secret area?
Any enemy of the alchemists. This is a surprise. None of the keys I have fit this cipher machine.
Okay.
I thought I'd gathered nearly all of them. Perhaps one of the alchemists or one of their associates possesses the key. They often conceal cipher keys in their
I own candles that melt into massage oil.
If you bring me the garments of any
I want some of
suspicious
them.
persons, I'm sure I can reveal the secret pockets. Any enemy of the alchemists.
Okay, so it's amazing. Ooh. Okay, so basically, I need to find someone who's suspicious and collect their outfit. Is what I need to do. So we're gonna have to figure that out. So I got that dialogue at least. So that way they're not like, oh, you have to do this one thing. Okay. There's a coastal cave hideout and the shipwreck exterior. Where I was last. This probably, the acid mace is in the chest up there. So that'd be the weapon. So I'm assuming maybe this is like a, you know, you get this guy and you get the key, and then you go over there and you get the box, and you'll inevitably get it if you do both paths. I'm gonna go this way. This is the way I'm going because that's right there. So at some point I will loop around there and come right back. I don't know when. Never mind. I guess it's just right here. Yep, we're doing this. I can't get on that, but never mind. It's right here. Maybe. Or it could be P organ. I don't know. Legion Caliber. Nope, that's not it. Okay. Well, we got that. There are two ways. Oh my god. They're fighting each other. Oh, they're fighting the puppets. So you guys do that. I'll collect your souls. Oh, Jesus. I would like to buff my weapon, please. Thank you. Please, Christ. What is this? Why are these enemies harder than like the bosses? This is like some bear monster. I'm not here. Full moonstone. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, you know, you're like a bear sea creature. Okay. Yeah, you only took all of my fucking healing. Now the question is, do you respawn? Next time you think you're gonna go to bed, you're gonna wake up a month later. What? Mini boss gone? Cool. Mini boss fucking gone. Fuck that noise. Oh my god. So I think he was sitting at the top of the cave and I just wasn't looking. And I think that's what was happening. Sitting on top of cave, want to try sitting? Well, he did.
The moment my soul was captured by Adeline's angelic voice, it split the heavens and heaved the seas. Attention everyone. The performance of Adelina, Kratz, Piano, and Prima Donna is about to begin.
He's going a little crazy.
Many souvenirs sustained me, but I wanted more. Until my avarice sent me scurrying off with the Imperial clone. I remember the moment my soul was captured by Adelina's angelic voice. It split the heavens and heaved the seas. I remember the moment my soul was captured by Adelina's angelic voice. It split the heavens and heaved the seas.
What's going on with you? He's got like a crown on him?
Dreaming of enjoyable in its own right.
Do I...
Money or souvenirs sustained
Do I kill him?
until my avarice simply scurrying off with the Imperial clone.
He's a blue goo monster. But he's like fighting it.
The brilliant crown of the Imperium. Do you remember that glorious moment?
I feel a little bad. I kind of wanna, but... Oh. Alright. Puppet Princess Imperial Crown. I guess I'd kill him for the outfit. The Puppet Princess Imperial Crown. It was worn during Red actress Adelina's Court Days' most popular performance. The celestial voice captivated many with the dreamlike performances. The crown was cherished by some of those performances, but in the end, it vanished like a dream. Right then. Okay, where are we? I know where I am. I know where I am. So I ran by these guys. That's where the fish jumps out of that rock. So that's where we are. So this loops me back. So that was the secret. That was the loop. And now I'm looped back here. I don't think I think he might have misremembered. I don't think the acid mace is here. Well, there's nothing else to do here. So... yeah, we'll go to the bonfire we last rested at. Well, at least we figured out what way was the dead end and what way was progression. At least we figured that one out. I don't think this cave had that item that he was talking about. And he said it was in the pirate ship, but I don't know. There's a bunch of pirate ships. There's a bunch of like boats that are all kind of busted up. And I don't know which one he might be talking about, because we have the old man over that way, so we talked with him, and then there's this way, which is also a boat, so we don't need to go talk to him. I don't want to go that way again. Like, it could be in this boat, but at least we did double back and get that area complete. Oh, well, isn't this just the most boss arena I have ever seen? I'm gonna fall through. Wow. Really? I'm gonna go up to the door, you bust through it? Yep, there we go. Oh!
How in the world are you still alive?
Astarion, no!
You really are one of the luckiest fellows I've ever met.
I love you.
All that effort to stop you down the drain. Proud of yourself?
Did you do this to Veronique?
Veronique was a nuisance too.
Oh, so
One
he
who dug
is
too
betraying
deep.
them.
The legendary
Also, I just realized
stalker
his mask
and the
is a
leader of
snail.
The sweepers, two troublesome sides of the same coin.
I just
It
realized
is
his mask
indeed
was a
unfortunate
snail.
that my trap built for two snared only one. That so-called legend, Leia Florence, evaded my scheme. But you know where she is.
The way
Don't
you flopped is Astarion's very hard to romance. Why are you doing
It's
this?
no great mystery, lad. For myself, obviously. Wait, You expected some grand speech on justice, honor, and duty. Meaningless concepts in this world. No speeches, just action. I just need to carry out my part in Sir Simon's grand plan.
Oh.
And then, I'll reap all the rewards I have sown. Whoever lives, dies, or fights means nothing to me.
I love you,
Let
Astarion.
us take you, for example. You think your story
Penny's your
means
Astarion.
anything?
Just let him bite you every now and then and be a bit
You
evil.
are a
Damn.
nuisance to be disposed of. A nobody.
About a peaceful solution.
I'm so glad you mentioned this. Of course, I too want only peace. You see, I abhor violence. We are not savages, my good fellow. I am grateful the alchemist dealt with Veronique. I find such things distasteful. Now, it's your turn. And what could be a more peaceful solution than you simply not resisting and allowing me to do what
I have to kill Astarion? And he's got the umbrella weapon. I think I have that.
Truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
I can do that too, bitch. And I can retaliate.
Behold, an elixir.
Oh, you go to
of
Resident Evil Blue Goo?
crafted by the most brilliant alchemists as reward for my contributions.
Hi, Neptune. It's going pretty good.
Now, on to more legendary challenges.
He's using the
Or
umbrella, but I
she too
think
will die.
if I equip that weapon, even though I'm gonna not do any damage with it, if I show up with it, be like, what? How do you have my sword? Because right here, Etik. The leader of the bastards that choose his poise on either stage. Yeah. By leader of the bastards. Should I equip that weapon and see if he has any, like, dialogue for it? No chilling where it starts. Oh, okay. I won't be able to do any damage. But
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end.
no, he doesn't really have any other dialogue for having this weapon equipped. Yeah, we're gonna. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay. We'll just die. Kill me. What are you doing? There we go.
On to more legendary challenges.
I thought if I had his weapon equipped, similar to Alidoro, having his samurai blade equipped, he had extra dialogue. There might have been a chance where but I was knocked on the ground. I wasn't really like displaying the weapon when he exploded. I was hoping he might have had. I was hoping he might have had some extra dialogue options, or not options, but like extra dialogue for having his weapon.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
Hi, Karija.
Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemists as a reward for my contributions.
Yep. You're gonna become a snail man. Yup, we're in Resident Evil Town for sure. Welcome to my pussy. All right, so we gotta save fire for that part. And also, he looks kind of like a snail. That's funny. So, save fire for second phase. Just kind of get through the first couple phases. He's like, I'm going to drink this elixir. The alchemists gave it to me. Stinky? I'm not stinky. Oh, you're back to normal.
You truly are a nuisance. And in more ways
Asteria, no!
But the games end here.
Welcome back, 7. Okay, hold on.
An elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemists as reward for my contributions.
DLC or main story? This is DLC. We are in the DLC. Oh, he's doubling up. Ooh, that can be led. Okay. Golden Snail Mask, Golden Snail Tailcoat. Kill leader of the bastards.
Please, my dear, good, kind fellow, hear me out, please. I can explain everything, all of it. Please, just don't kill me.
Okay, while this is paused, we have an ad coming up, and the DLC, as I said, the DLC is cool because when you play the main game and you're told about these characters, you then get to see them. That's what makes it cool. You see Alidoro, you see the leader of the bastards, you see the leader of the sweepers, you see kind of what the alchemist was doing, you know, before shit hit the fan. You get an idea. I want to roll this ad real quick before I talk with him, so that way the ad is knocked out of the way, because this should stay paused and it shouldn't progress. So he's not going to randomly die, hopefully. So I will see all y'all after the ad break, and you're not going to miss anything. Bye. The Bastards, what a group name. I mean, it's just like, so if you are able to listen, GBA, basically the stalkers are people that are kind of like vigilantes in a way. They're people that run around and help other people with things going on. Namely, you have the petrification virus fucking everybody over, and you also have the puppet frenzy, which happens later, but then you also have the blue goo monsters. The alchemists' blue goo monsters. They're Resident Evil monsters, right? And you have the blue goo monsters, and the stalkers are trying to like kind of help stop them, right? They're all stalkers. However, I'm assuming two of them kind of branched off and made their own subdivisions, the bastards and the sweepers, which have different methods about how they want to deal with the problem, and I guess they probably couldn't agree, so they separated. That's probably what happened. So you have two leaders of the stalkers. Not following him, that's not good. So you have the bastards, which is right here, and then the sweeper leader was the Ram Lady, and we killed her earlier. And the Ram Lady, we ended up, he's wearing a lizard mask. Oh, jeez. The Ram Lady, she got infected as well, and she was fighting it. And the alchemist went and infected her. And the alchemist here betrayed him and said, oh yeah, no, this isn't the one that turns you into the Resident Evil horror monster. This is the one that makes you super strong like us, which was a lie. The alchemist betrayed him because he's just a pawn. Anyway, now the ads are over, so we're going to start interrogating him. What do you want to say?
All this happened, all of it, because of the alchemist and that damned infighting. I had to pick a side. Don't you see? I'd have ended up like Veronique,
which is
precious legend. I had to choose. Please.
Oh, sorry.
I beg for mercy. If I did evil, it was not of my design, it was them.
So, basically, this isn't real, making fun of the fact. Two games, stalkers, stalking people, gotcha. So, I didn't mean to skip that one dialogue, I accidentally hit the A button. Effectively, he's saying, I didn't want to end up like the other characters. I didn't want to end up like them. So I was like, well, I had to choose Simon's side. I had to do that. I feel a little bad for him. I feel like if I were in the same situation, I got phlegm in my throat, I'd probably want to do the same thing. Though I, unlike him, would not have drunk or taken anything the alchemist gave me and said, oh, this is a thing that'll make you super powerful. No, I wouldn't touch it.
This isn't common knowledge. But when Valentinus ran things, she was, what was it, off limits. Whatever she got up to, we were told to ignore it, to pretend it wasn't happening. But even as Simon gathered more power and influence, she remained loyal to Valentinus. And when she and Simon came into direct conflict, a bounty was quietly,
well, yeah, I always have a knife too.
Placed on her head. Competition was fierce, Veronic's faction targeted her repeatedly, and
I'll be
our
heading
side
work.
couldn't
Okay.
disobey
Well, thank you for
orders.
stopping by, Neptune K9. I hope you have a lovely day at work. Stinker. I'm not that stinky. About the medicine.
This is a mistake. But how? The alchemist gave me this elixir, no middleman. For the cure, it was complete. Worked on Carcass, as they said. I was to have a stronger body, one immune to disease and infection.
Well, you are.
But no. It must have been a mistake. They gave me the wrong
No.
one.
They gave you the right
wrong
one.
elixir.
They didn't lie, you
I
idiot.
must have treatment. I must. My good, kind fellow. Please. Sir.
Oh, God. Punish him, leave him. I want to leave him. Let me cheat a little bit. Lies of P. Overture. The macho choice. Cheater. I'm a little cheater. Random choice to punish him or leaving. Leaving Launcher alive leaves unique dialogue opportunity where he explains his involvement, providing key lore, and potentially offering. Okay, so punishing him kills him. Leave him, which is what I wanted to do. I just wanted to make sure. If you leave him, he explains it. He gives you more lore, and you get a key. Okay. Learn the game without help. That's why I'm streaming it. I want to make the right choice. I was going to leave him, but what I wanted to do was I wanted to make sure that if I left him, that it did not lead to, I'm going to go to the hotel and murder everybody now because I know where everybody is and I didn't want everybody to fucking die. I didn't know if the game was going to be that. No, leaving him, which is what I wanted to do. Punishing him just kills him. Leaving him, he gives you lore, which is what I want for streaming purposes, to show you guys as much of the lore as possible, and also I get a key.
You're just leaving me. But you must take me with you. I need treatment. You cold-blooded rogue. You're as bad as they are.
Never dies. I don't want that.
You cold-blooded rogue.
Okay. He's left. So he just sits there.
I'll be honest, it's the terrible conclusion that schemers like him face in the end.
Honestly, most of our publications. Oh, jeez.
Why throw it all away like this?
I can talk with him here. And I also can talk with them and oh. You see, he also became like a little snail monster, and he dies. And also, he's got little snails around him because his mask was the snail, so you can see his head kind of looks like a big horn, like a curled up snail, and then he's got little snails around him. So Lumachado's, you should have helped me. Well, I couldn't. It was either kill or leave you. He wrote this letter, by the way. He wrote this letter as he was dying. What use are your noble words and high-minded morality when you would leave one like me to rot? Do any humans on planet Earth? I mean, yeah, I agree, Lucifer. I'm a coward, worthy of pity, even contempt, yet I am worthy. I am no villain. To survive in the world gone mad, one must make sacrifices. The law of nature demands it. Indeed, in the end, you did not sacrifice me to ensure your own survival. In the end, is it really all that must difference between us? Though I die this day, remember me in every battle through all your tomorrows. But be warned, you too will be forced to make sacrifices, unpleasant ones, but you will make them survive. It is an inevitability. Luciano Pantalone. All right. And then we also have his costume. And yeah, as you can see, it's a snail, which I didn't even realize. The mask worn by leader of the bastards. Racine mask allows no wear despite years of strife. His enemies called him slow and slippery like a snail. He created this golden mask in turn to that slanderous name into a symbol of sophistication. And then golden snail's tailcoat. Tailcoat worn by the leader of the bastards. It is a bespoke suit tailored for style and luxury. It is always best to treat others with grace and proper etiquette. Lumachado, calming and disruptive crowd at a social gathering. Maybe he has the key for it. But yeah, I think that's kind of cool. He got like the snail look and then also little baby snails. We got a level and we've got pump up my stamina. And we got people to talk to. Dreaming as a Frenchman? You've mentioned this before, yes. I don't think he's... Well, I don't know if he's French. I guess. Alright, so let's go talk with her. She wants to... Oh! You're not French? I'm not French. That's not good. A painting by Godard, the blind painter, has been painted roughly with oil paints. The painter, trapped in darkness, yearned for a ray of light to illuminate her from within. For being blind, this is insanely good. More people need to be French. Well, you should work on that. The light was connected profoundly to the blue and strange sky. This is really good for someone who's blind. To the one who showed such kindness to this blind painter who had lost her sight. After you returned my lost art supplies, I became inspired to finish my painting, this painting. As time passes, I'm certain the world will acknowledge the truth, and to that end, please show this painting to as many people as possible. The clear blue sky. Open your eyes and look at the clear blue sky. Feel the night, or someday only time will tell. Clear blue sky song landscape. I don't think there's... I think there might be in the newer one. Yeah. Eventide wants to see the painting. Snail man became snail monster. Can I control the radio here? Because I think it pops it up on the left, right? Oh, I can. Perfect. They unveiled it. Clear blue sky.
Open your eyes. Open the clear.
I can't believe the leader of the bastards was conspiring with the alchemists. I never realized their interests had become so entwined. Well, let me take a look at those clothes for a moment. You see this double lining? It contains a hidden pocket for hiding valuables. I'd hoped I wouldn't locate the key to this cipher machine inside. It would appear the noble reputation of the leader of the bastards was a facade. I'll decrypt it right away, so we can see what heinous deeds he was hiding. Lumachio didn't simply cooperate with the alchemists. It appears he was Simon's hunting dog, stalking and killing those opposed to the alchemists. I am truly disappointed in Lumachio. I thought him destined to become a shining pillar of light atop Krat. Considering who the lighthouse keeper betrayed, I doubt he escaped unscathed. Unless, of course, he'd prepared a hideout. If so, the only piece of advice I can give for finding its whereabouts is to put yourself in the shoes of the lighthouse keeper.
Where is this? What? Dakota Frost cipher machine text. Target not found. Customs is cycle. Maintaining blockade is ending. Target no traders. My apologies, Sir Manus. Your disappointment is warranted, for I have failed you. In my offense to the traitors, fat swine has been hoarding and stealing from us since the very beginning. and none of us saw it. I knew Lighthouse Keeper was supposed to Insidious on Foundations, but never thought he would elixir. I would have no excuse. That said, I believe there is no longer need for concern. Parker could possibly not have escaped the lighthouse. In the meantime, I shall blockade the seas themselves, infiltrate the glow scripter, nothing to eat but his own flesh.
Any enemy of the alchemist.
I love this song. Hold on, wait a minute. Do you want to see the painting?
Well met, master.
Who wants to see this painting? Oh, I put it up on the wall. I put it up on the wall. If I go to the wait a minute. I put it up automatically. You adorn the wall with the painting. Okay.
Any enemy of the alchemist.
Well met.
Was that painting there in Krot Modern Day? I'll have to check at some point. Oh, hi, Voideon. Hi, sweetie. What brings you here? Oh my gosh. Is it the lovely music? What's this gonna draw me like one of your French girls? I mean, I paint. I like painting. I work with acrylics. I would like to try oil, but oil expensive. I love this. This is my favorite song, I think. I gotta add this to my Spotify. I watch your friends. Oh, that's Dubby. Hold on. I'm adding this to my fucking Spotify. This is like the one I like the most. Hold on. The clear, because they had the game. The Clear Blue Sky. Is that it? No, that's not it. Is it on here? There's like 5 billion things. Someone have to remind me. Okay, I don't think it's here. I have to look for that. Okay. I'll have to check Krat Modern Day to see if that's up, but everything and everybody is talked to. We gotta find that other adding brutal death metal on my Spotify. I mean, it's already like that, but there's also some songs like that. What I want to do actually is this. Let's go here and see if that painting is there. And then also, I need to cheat and look up the Black Rabbit keys because not everybody knows that. Lies of the Over. Black Rabbit doors. That's what I need. I have a key and I need to find the door. Okay, so I have the, okay, so fourth key and fourth door. Okay. So we got the first, second, and third because we got the 3 outfits. So we're on the 4th one. I have the key. Come across the 4th. Okay. Okay, so that's the key. After defeating the shield-wielding puppet mini-boss, you'll be able to activate the control panel over submarine across the bridge. You'll find the key just on the tucked in the right-hand corner. I've done that. You won't be able to use the key right away, so hang on to. So until you reach the lighthouse. So I need to reach the lighthouse, which is also where that guy is saying. He said in the lighthouse. So we got to get to the lighthouse. Okay. That's all I need to know. That portrait's here. We put the portrait up. Okay. That's all I need to see. Teleport to the Stargazer. We did the side area and we killed the boss, and now we have underneath the boss, and we are going to progress. We need to get to the lighthouse. Once we're there, that's where we'll use that. Another game of the year. It's French-based Souls, turn-based Souls game. You can dodge and parry and getting hit. That's funny that you call it a Souls game. I call it a Paper Mario game. Okay, so we need to I want to see you react to that story. I might play that after Lies of P. Because I'll have a little bit of money saved up. And I could probably pick that game up once I beat Lies of P. Because, like, I pretty much I should. I know. You and other people have been asking for it. Yeah, that's pretty satisfying. Okay, so we just need to progress until we get to a place called the Lighthouse. And then that will be shown because that wasn't also put in. The Dark Story too. Ooh. I don't know where we find this acid mace. He said I missed an acid mace. I don't know where it is. I'll have to re-explore. Unless maybe it's like further in. We're still on pirate boats. Like maybe it's this. No. Madman's Journal. I've learned the devil's method. The subject's body must be fresh. Minimal post-mortem time. The container must have close to the subject appearance is key. The essence acquired from the subject must have been produced before death. If this is true, then the only element missing, there's only one element missing and it requires desecration. I can't begin about it, but must. Music and extra maybe. Am I cursed? Is this retribution for letting myself be blinded by grief and work with these alchemist devils? But without her pain, I have no reason to go on. Send me back to my child. Alas, I cannot. But I can still get my child back myself. If so, the only course I can take, I'll have no choice but to make this my singular purpose. Okay. The madman is going on about recovering his child, very much like Geppetto. Alright, we're back here. Yep, this is what we're doing again. Alright. Okay, that does not... I cannot get frozen. I cannot get frozen. If I get frozen, I'm going to get hit by that and immediately die. No, I didn't. Arizona? I don't think Arizona is icy and then also has a pirate shooting stuff at you. Just like not even like a safe place. Like I can't just sit back here and be like, all right, like, oh fuck.
In prison.
Well, I can't really do that right now. You have to give me a second. If I could pause the game, I would. I have to kind of keep moving. Of course, they put a gun. They put 2 gun puppets. Put 2 fucking gun puppets. All right, then. That's the game we're playing. Gotcha. Right. Okay. Let me swap. Let me swap. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. I got that song stuck in my head. Oops. There you go. Alright. Time to redo this. Okay. Thank God I've been ranking up my stamina. Okay, solution found. There's one shot. Now we're back here. I don't need to go that way because I've already cleared it. Jump through the hole! I'm just gonna run by them. I can't be bothered with that shit. Like I can clear out the first bit, but fuck double gunmen on ice that also breaks. Just fuck that. People are like, this DLC's so hard. Yeah. You wanna know something? It's not the bosses. It's the fact that they do this thing where they're like, okay, we're gonna put you in every like cheap solution that we can, or cheap arena that we can put you in. So it's like, it's not enough that you have to run the gauntlet, right? It's not enough that you need to run the gauntlet. You also, like, have to deal with the floor breaking in random spots. These guys one shot with a heavy. I can't have them coming up my butt. I have to be very careful when I use that move. Because if I use that move, nice because it also pushes me out of the ice. Okay, we should be back. I want to run by them. I have to deal with this fish. They can rightly fuck right off. And they can fight me over here. Alright, come on. Yeah. Right. When you're not on the breakable fucking ice, you're a lot easier to fucking handle, aren't you? And then the other one fell in the ice. Awesome. Okay. Well, now that's done. Pray there be a fucking... Yeah, I'm not... That was not... You picked an absolute wrong time to be the enemy after that. I was not dealing with you without pumping myself up. Sorry. You're not putting that at the end of the fucking gauntlet and calling it a day. Hi, you just ran this gauntlet with a pirate ship launching literal fucking cannonballs at you and breakable ice. So why not hear me out? Why not hear me out? Put a mini boss at the end of that. Wanted poster for Aladoro. This is similar to what we encountered earlier. Apprehend immediately upon discovery. Fugitive fled after inflicting serious damage upon the Order. Multiple charges have been filed, including theft of confidential information, destruction of property, abduction and luring of Order members, defamation against the Order. Wanted dead or alive. No liability should be assigned regarding his condition. Okay, there's an up. Okay, so there's an up. And then just like a little side room. I need to blow up this fucking cannon is what I need to do. Okay, there's an item there. Let's just go get it. Never mind, we won't go get it. That's a drop down that I don't think I come necessarily back from. Let me explore what I can before I drop down. That's a dagger, man. Let's see, that was one of the fucking... They're not even considered mini bosses. I have that song stuck in my head now. Now we don't have to worry about that. There is no... There is. Okay, so there is a way back from this drop down. You mind, we still have the other drop down. I just have not... Okay, that's the start. I have not done that because I cannot recover from that drop down. I don't know why I thought Y was heavy attack. This is probably where... Oh, cool. Dagger Man. Awesome. We're learning. Though it takes all of my fucking resources. This is probably the acid mace, because he said I missed it on a boat. We haven't even gotten into it yet. Hi, Core. There's the acid mace. Ooh, it looks like Snakehead. Shot put. There's the lighthouse. Okay, so we got the acid mace. We need to get to the city to find the dude. There's a bonfire there. So that's progression. Which would tell me... Yes. So I have to figure out that way. Okay. But there's also the other secret. So we entered over there and then got in there. What is this acid mace doing here? I like it because it's like a snakehead. And I appreciate that. Sept of the Serpent of Ouroboros. Its weight signals value of silence. Silent about to strike. Okay. I did want a large blunt. That is a technique weapon, though. No, it isn't. It is a motivity. So this is something I could use, and I could scale it to strength and rank it up if I wanted as like a blunt weapon. So I was like, I want something that's gonna like stun. Okay. I can activate the bonfire, but I don't have to sit at it. List of sent items. The writing looks hurriedly scrawled. Thank you for the pets. During the document holder is empty. The documents contained in herein must be sent with the highest priority. This folio must be transferred to Archon Fleet. Subsequently defined by the Order of God. Research Compendium Books 1 through 3. Research paper, physical alterations arising from Ergo. Comparative experiment. Awakened puppets of the ego of Ergo. Get petted, homie. That's true. I'm getting petted. Reports on experiments number 7 regarding the carcass mutations. Case collections, carcass mutations resulting from side effects of the cure. Financial report of the Order, Ergo transaction statements, copies, and letters and notes concerning Simon. Disclose associates. Concerning Simon's close associates. Final list of Simon's followers. Okay. There's a down, but before I go down, there's a over here. Okay. I'm going to touch the bonfire, but I'm not going to sit at it and reset everything. Because there is still the drop down. Carrots and vegetation. What is going on over here? Okay. That might be what he wants. He said he wanted a beer. Well, maybe he wants this. Oh, can only be sold. Okay, so I need to find someone to sell this to, which might be the gentleman at the beginning. So we'll keep that in mind. Premium whiskey, aged over 30 years. Someone who recognizes the value will be able to buy it. The Broad Bay 30-year historic masterpiece crafted on the remote island in the north with its deep, rich flavor, coveted oak barrel. Be worthy be legendary whiskey. I bet fucking Vic wants that whiskey bad. Okay. I'm going to activate it so I don't have to worry about it and I can teleport back to it in case I die. But I'm not going to sit and reset. Because there is a drop-down area I avoided. What a bonfire didn't want to be touched. Well, good thing the bonfire is an object. So, it doesn't matter. Climb back up. We got the cool acid mace. I'll have to try that moveset out at some point. And we need to run all the way back over here because there's a drop down over here that I saw but didn't take. Consent is mandatory even for objects. Got it. So you can come back here. Okay, so it was a drop down, but not really. Yeah, I saw that trap, didn't I? I have a gun too, you see? Sadly, my gun is bigger than yours. Dark Moonstone. I thought this was a drop down that I wouldn't be able to get back into. Turns out I could get back into it, so. Needing these urgent repair tool. Haven't had to use any of it. There's a ladder situation before I take the ladder. Can't break those, can't break those. So we're in like a brig. Alchemist's orders. Everybody's dead. A puppet locked in the brig is dangerous. To even think of releasing something as mad as that into the city, it cannot be allowed. When you have traveled sufficient distance from the city of Krat, retrieve what is inside the puppet and permanently dispose of whatever remains. Could that be the murder puppet? Mad Puppet's message. Yeah, it's him.
Just look at you all, scrambling blindly like headless chickens. Pathetic.
Oh.
You thought to sink me, but your ships run aground. Arlecchino was lost, but my freedom I have found.
I love this villain. I love this villain.
And in such a state, I find myself. What magnificent gifts you've given me. Fear not. I shall put these tools to good use.
I just wish I knew what was going on in the background. So that makes it really scary.
Shattered and destroyed. It's not hyperbole to say, well, I was a wreck.
That's funny.
Then, along
Ow.
came you, brilliant,
Hi, Matt.
misguided maniacs to give me another chance at life.
Where?
For that, I thank you from the bottom of my, let's call it, heart. But time flies, and there's much
Oh,
to
look,
do.
French.
I must now bid you all
That's a P. That's true.
adieu. I have more debts to collect. The one who left me in such a wretched state. They call her the Legend Stalker now.
He's always like,
Such a splendid little title. And she owes it all to me. It's only fitting to congratulate her in person. See the truth behind the legend. But
okay.
I sure won't be doing that here with you idiots.
Time paid
It's
visit to the
time
zoo.
I paid a visit to the zoo and remind her of her debt. Oh, Arlecchino, you are a clever one.
alright then. So they had Arlecchino in a boat. He broke out and also super murdered everybody because the ship had ran aground. So I guess he found a way to get out. Also, he's like a robot
Do I
dude.
even want to know what was in that cell? Or what kind of monster it was? Probably not. But here's hoping a deranged beast hasn't been set loose upon the world.
We got the mace. We got that secret lore. Arlecchino was being transported by the alchemists. And their ships crashed. And because their ships crashed, he was able to break free. Now, that's everything on this boat as far as I'm aware. And we know that we need to get to the lighthouse, is what the message from Asterion. We have to go to that lighthouse, and that's going to be where that secret is. And then also, we need to... I want to real quickly check. Yes, that's what I thought. So he wants to buy the brandy or the whiskey that I got. So I'm going to sell him the whiskey and get that. I figured as much. That's why I was like, oh, you know, he's right there. Let's go check him.
Is that? Yes, it is. A Broad Bay lore cast.
And I have to sell these
Aged 30
immediately.
years.
You can't hold
You
on
have
to them. They're from
exquisite
different merchants
taste
and
for
you
it.
might miss the opportunity.
Well, word around town is that the legendary Stalker prefers La Bleuie wine. But when it comes to harder stuff, nothing beats whiskey, eh? And since you know its value, don't even think about walking away without letting me make an offer.
So, whiskey.
So, what is it you need?
No, okay. No dialogue, no nothing. I just sold it. Okay. Sure you don't have any dialogue?
So, what?
No. Sometimes they have dialogue, and sometimes they don't. Alright, so we have to get to the city. We have to get to the city for the fisherman who caught the fish and tell him some guy caught the fish, but then I also have to lie and say that he didn't catch the fish. And we have to get to the lighthouse, which is right there. The lighthouse is where we get the frozen Decipher Codex, and also it is where we get it is also where Asterion trapped a guy that I need to use the Codex to find. This winter, I would like to. I don't necessarily have the money to travel at the moment. Not until my car is at least paid off. Okay. Once the car is paid off, I can travel a lot more. I'm assuming we are going to make our way to the lighthouse now. I will have to pay attention for the black rabbit door that's in there. I should just be doing that in every engagement. just hit him with the heavy. It comes out quick and it's got good damage. It's one-shotting these characters. I just have to be mindful that it will shoot me backwards a great distance. Ooh, it's Silent Hill time. Oh, it's definitely like Silent Hill time. Look at this. I love what's going on here. I love this aesthetic. There's a person on the ground. They're targetable. Person who's patrolling there. Hi, Curve Base. Happy Friday. Friday. That, oh my god. He was right, they do explode in the giblets. That's a good one. So now we're at, this probably is the town. This looks like a little fisherman village town. I'll steal my fire buff. Dangerous. So I need to... This looks like a little fishing village. And he mentioned... the old man in the sea mentioned go into town and ask me for my beer from some guy. I need to find some guy whose name I forget. Probably currently is dead. So at least I won't have to lie to him. Doggy mask is cool. Thank you. I've worn it the entire game. Okay, that'll be a shortcut back. I want to look for the ones that are red. We came from there. Nothing there. We might need to help the one girl again. Mayor's Journal. Date unknown. Saleo set out to sea 2 days ago. In the end, I couldn't stop the damn old fool. If all the monsters suddenly appearing started throwing everything in the chaos weren't bad enough, why must that stubborn old man make me suffer in my twilight years? But it's not just him. Everyone here suddenly lost their mind. More and more villagers are suddenly insisting that they want to die. It feels like I'm the only one who cares about the village anymore. Let's start by checking the residents next door. The rest of it's uneligible. So basically, the plague, the blue goo plague got to them. So he was like, oh, let's check around. There's the lighthouse, but there's also that. And there's also this. Which, thank you, Yellow Paint. Everybody, stop and thank Yellow Paint. Here's Yellow Paint for anyone who wants to bitch about it. That door is lit up. There's a light all the way over there. And this is very well lit up as well with a light there and all the lights up there. That we need to head to. And everything seems to want me to go there. I don't know if that's progression. That might be where we get the old man's beer. But that is where we get the note. So that might not be progression. That might be progression. And these two things might be a secret. I need the fisherman's weathered key. Okay. So the secret scripture thing said to go check the lighthouse. And the Black Rabbit Society is also that. This is also identified as another area. So that's a new area. That might be a regression. What's this way? This way might be, maybe will get me the fisherman key. The DLC with its like...
Huh. Okay, now, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure the legendary stalker is nearby.
Okay. So, we're going to do the lighthouse first. We have a split off. We can't access that without a key. We need to find the key. Maybe, most likely, it's in the lighthouse, along with where we use the Black Rabbit key, which I cheated a little bit just to make sure I didn't miss it. So, we got to find a secret for the Black Rabbit. We also have to find the fisherman's weathered key here. Haunted. Oh, lovely. The legend of how the Krat Lighthouse came to be called the Haunted Lighthouse is quite famous. However, even the most avid storytellers do not know the name of the ghost. In life, the ghost name was Columbo, who was Krat's lighthouse keeper, but they all knew him as the portly keeper, for he had been a greedy glutton. Ooh, he's a big boy. Columbo used his position to extort money from boat captains, giving light only to those who paid. They said he amassed a huge fortune that he hid a secret location only he could access. The treasure had never been found, leading to rumors that the keeper became so portly by eating all the treasure himself. The townspeople cursed Columbo with every breath. Some believe the curses worked because one day he vanished. Like his treasure, he has never been found. We know where he is due to discovering the lockbox. He is currently locked and was locked by Asterion in like a basement or something in the lighthouse. And as mentioned, the lighthouse could not be left unattended. The town people appointed a new keeper, but that keeper suddenly resigned, driven from the post by the cries of a ghost that haunts the lighthouse. That was the man banging on the fucking door, being like, "Get me the fuck out, get me the fuck out." This repeated with the next keeper, the next, and many more. All fearing the wrath of the ghost, it was only after the keeper changed 7 times the Columbus ghost finally felt quiet. It's always got to be 7. It's always got to be numbers. It's because he fucking died. He starved to death. Even now, it's said that the screams of Willie can be heard echoing throughout the lighthouse when storms lash the stores. Perhaps the howling of Columbo's raging at the people who cursed him. So Columbo is the guy who they put underground. I need to explore this lighthouse for the Black Rabbit Key, and also she's here, and the photo is here. But I also have to look for her and help her along the way, and give her as much help as I possibly can. Before we go that way, because going up, I read the doors like going up. What's this? Again, thank you, yellow paint. So there's a big icy area down here. Boss. It's boss hours. That's also a little buggy. It's boss hours. Gotcha. Okay. And that probably wraps me back around to the town or something. Oh, he like jumped out of... Oh my god. It's the whale from Pinocchio. So this giant whale, for some reason, I guess, ate that fish. Or maybe the fish, like, was eating it. And then it popped out. So we need a key. Oh, I know this. Okay. I know where we are. Did I ever go down that way? I must have, right? But that person, I guess, never got up. And these guys are back. I went down there, this person hanging there, but I know I went and did that. I know where we are. Gotta reset. Okay. So that's good. Now we get to climb the tower. Or the lighthouse. Ironically, I'm uploading BioShock episodes to my YouTube. So I think that's kind of funny. Okay, so there's the girl in red needs help. And also... Oh, there. Yep. And also, we have this. This is where he is. Place it to go to raised 4 pounds sensitive weight.
The whole thing's just suspicious.
And this is where the ring comes in.
There aren't really that many places someone as heavy as that lighthouse keeper can hide in.
So now, we bought the ring earlier. Where is it? Giant's Amulet. Changes weight to very heavy when equipped. And there he is. So basically, he was a really fat guy. Where is the one I was using? Durability. Durability. There you are. So he was a fat guy. So his secret was like, I have to maintain my weight so that I can come in here. And he had passed away. They brought bars of gold and made a request. Their ship's movements are not to be recorded in the official logs. It is truly a profitable deal. The location of the fishermen are nothing compared to them. They arrived at the lighthouse again, loaded with generous payment of gold bars. My second my life, true. What are they transporting this horse so much to keep a secret? I snatched a box when they weren't looking. All I found inside were bottles of medicine. Ooh, don't take that. No, he found medicine. He gave it to the townsfolk. The Yids didn't even notice the box I nicked. I sold all the bottles on the black market. I told them it was medicine. I got a great price. Later, Maxon said none of his customers have returned after buying the medicine. I don't see how that's my concern. My treasure trove is growing. All these fools are making me rich. This is a joke, right? I only nicked a few boxes. They have plenty. Why would they do this to me? I'm trapped. Why won't you help me? I'll starve. I can't eat treasure. Someone get me out of here. So basically he was moaning and screaming and banging on these walls, but nobody knew. Okay, we have an ad. So during this time, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head back to town, and I'm going to, or back to the hotel, and I'm going to grab gold coins, try out the weapon, and then when the ad's over, tell him about the dark secret. So I will see all of you when the ad break is over. Bye-bye. I'm getting hungry. Where's my address? Your address? I don't know your address. You probably need that. Oh. Well, you're subscribed. Let me get those. Let's try out that weapon we got, because I want to see what it do. I put add and autocorrected. That's funny. So let's look at this. Ooh, hold on, wait a minute. I was looking for a big blunt weapon, and I like snakes. Let's look at the combos. That's good. That's the same but heavier. What about a charge? It's a double swing. Okay. I do like this. Hold on. Snake weapon? Okay, so we have LBY. So I can hit him with corruption with that combo. And I can also spray him to my heart defense. That's a pretty cool weapon. So it's basically like it's basically like a poison situation, I figured. Not as cool as I'd hope. Alright, the ad break is now over, so everybody should be at. So let's reveal the dark truth with dialogue.
Any enemy of the alchemists is a friend of mine.
For 10,000
Pakistan.
years.
The door only opened for someone of great weight. Ingenious. Who would have thought? Well done. You have the keen mind of a detective. To condemn the lighthouse keeper to such a cruel fate, though. I'll never be able to stomach their evil wrongdoing.
Liza Pepita Spaghetti. Hi, Kite.
As long as the alchemists rule Krat, tragedies such as this shall never end. Thank you for revealing another.
I have a whole outfit.
Without you, the alchemist's secrets would have stayed
Hi,
locked
Green
away
Yoshi.
forever. More problems remain, of course. For all intents and purposes, Krat remains under the thumb of the alchemists. I know that what I'm doing is something that must be done. But I often feel like I'm fighting alone in meaningless battles. The enemy is great, and I am but one man. Will my efforts ultimately be in vain? Will the terrible truths I know ever be revealed to the people of Krat? Will the terrible truths
they will be in Krat will be saved.
Fascinate me. You talk.
They don't get revealed, but I revealed them.
Your words bring great comfort. Thank you.
And you, I'm doing all right.
Me yet again
if I told them the truth, I don't care.
My only family, someone whose life I pray shines with truth.
Right, which is the girl.
I may be destined to toil through life, mired in deceit and lies. But my wish is for her to live happily. That's the sole reason I remain here and continue to fight.
Survivor. My heart is pounding. The tracker decrypt all clues hidden inside Cypher Museums and claim. Got it. So we can do this and put this song in. I can got a happy Friday. So now we have Survivor. And we could also, so we got all the codexes have been deciphered for the expansion. So the expansion ciphers are all decoded. And we lied because he has the great secret, and then that I have that, but it doesn't get revealed as far as I'm aware. I actually don't know what is being tracked, but supposedly these events are important for the true ending. Also, the place from the beginning to end. Yeah. Okay, so fuck me then. I guess I'm not getting the true ending because I don't know what those are. But I am trying to lie as much as I can. I feel like I've lied the entire time. And now we can be that famous British detective. Honeycap said to be warned by a famous detective warned in the foggy streets. I'm gonna go. Have a good stream. Okay, bye. Have a good time. Perhaps an odd choice of a detective, but struck fear into those to be hunted. Hunting deer and seeking the truth are not so different. Observe clues, follow traces, catch the target. A former suit said to be worn by a famous detective of foggy streets. The cape exudes quiet dignity and a sharp mind. Lies are like mud puddles wreathed in gold. Not careful, one may become mired in muck while chasing a fleeting fortune. Who's that famous detective? I keep forgetting his name. Who's that? He's like he's like British. He's like famous. I don't know if he's real or not. I can't remember his name, but he's famous. No. He has like a buddy. He's in a bunch. They make a whole bunch of movies about him. What's his name? Sherlock Holmes. Oh God, thank you. Oh, thank you, Kankida. Yeah, it's Sherlock Holmes. So now you can dress up like Sherlock Holmes. I need to find another bag for this gentleman. And then I need to give him more ancient discs for whatever his new bag has.
Well met, Master Stalker. Are you well?
Like, I guess I could purchase these. How many do I have? Where am I? I have 5 ancient discs. Okay, well, if I have 5 ancient discs.
Well met, Ma.
It's Sherlock Holmes.
Well
oh God.
met, Master.
I'm buying everything that I can from him. I want to hold on to one in case the bag has something I want. And now we have... Oh, the song's about to end. Keep that in mind. We have the eye patch, and we also have... Oh, it's a... Ooh, wait. I can wear the eye patch underneath the mask? Damn. My heart is pounding. My heart is pounding. Okay, so we bought a whole bunch of stuff. And also, we did that. Alright. Let's head back and find the Black Rabbit door. And also the girl, and see what she needs help with. Because she might need more ergo or something. So I can just give her more of the ergo stuff and just kind of pump her full. We will see. So we did the bottom, which is where he was trapped. Now we go up, and then there's going to be a drop down for the door for the Black Rabbits. Right. Oh no, this pallet is preventing me from opening this door. Woe is me. It's been a few days since I rode out to kick the bucket, old man. You'll have to drink that beer you love so much in heaven. If you make it back, I promise to go to sea with you, even with my time. Even the monsters leap from the waves all around us. Fisher's got a fish. When you're shaking our boots, we ought to go on the water, right? Whatever, you old coot. Just come back safely and soon, or I swear I'll drink your last remaining beer. Did I pick up the beer? I did. Got it. So now we need to go do that. An old, dirty, unlabeled bottle of beer. It's past its expiration date. The bottle of beer kept before time. But we fishermen. Fishermen hope to drink the last bottle of beer before catching the big catch. Gotcha. Why do you think Capcom took so long to bring the West the Great Ace Attorney? I don't know. Oh, for real? That's crazy. Okay, so let's go back to this gentleman. Give him the beer. He probably has the key. And then I can use that key on the lighthouse door. Which is why I'm coming back to do this. I will have to go here. Hopefully I won't have to fight the mini-boss. No.
It's time to celebrate my triumph. And a beer is just what I need.
Hand him the beer.
Ah, good. This is the bottle of beer I saved. I bought 3 bottles of this brew after my wife left me.
Damn.
I already drank 2, and now this is the last one. The one I swore I'd only open once I caught the fish.
You were fighting this fish and your wife left you?
Catch to the villagers and the brat.
Yes, I did. I totally did. 100% I did. Everyone in the village is dead. Everyone in the village was impressed with your catch.
Did the brat crack a grin? I bet he did.
You waited for the works of Maurice LeBlanc to enter public domain so they could use the only British directive influence. That's funny.
Lesson, that we are not made for defeat. That humans can be destroyed but not defeated. Let's raise a toast to victory with the beer I saved for this day.
Alright. Oh. Fisherman's Key. A key worn and weathered by frequent use, stained with seawater or rust in several places. The key wore the way around the neck, prevented from being lost even in high waves. No fisherman ever took this key off, not when fixing the nets or going out to sea. So he's dead, and he believes that everybody in the village praises him for catching the fish, even though everybody in the village is dead. Now we can use that key at the lighthouse, the one little shack next to the lighthouse. Look at me! I bet I'm getting the best ending. I'm gonna get it, unless it's like the ending I have to pay attention to, like the last in the other game, where I had to like do one thing, and then depending on what I did, I had to lie about it. So this is a key that he held on to. What dark secrets was he hiding in Krot? I used the key. Oh. That's what he meant when his wife left him. I don't know if I can take the record. Old Fisherman's Letter. To my beloved Clara. The day you collapsed, coughing up blue blood, still haunts my nightmares. So, his wife drank the medicine that the lighthouse keeper stole and gave basically to everybody. And she became a monster because she drank the medicine, which we found, which you saw Asterion drink, and Asterion became a monster. At first, I wallowed in sorrow and tried to follow you. Then I remembered the words you spoke to me, a shabby fisher, on the day you became my wife. Do not turn your back on the sea when it beckons. I bought 3 bottles of beer to drink with you, and now only 1 bottle remains. Do you remember that young brat, Manolin? I've entrusted the last bottle of beer to him. Now I head to sea. Don't worry, my love. On what may, I will always return to you. I love you, puppy. So she drank the medicine and vomited blue blood because she was becoming a monster. And I guess he killed her. And then put her in the bed and said, all right, I'm gonna go out to sea now. And I'm gonna go do that. How's the run? It's going good. We're getting fucking dramatic in here. Can I collect the record? No, I don't think I can. I don't think I can collect the record, at least. Fight the boss yet? Which one? The last boss I fought was Asterion's voice actor. I did the little fish that's behind here. Now we need to go up. That's a tragic tale. Yes, that's Asterion's voice actor. Yes, I defeated him. So the brat is probably dead right here. He looks like a kid. Oh my god. He called him a brat. Oh, he's got like fucking scurvy on his foot. His foot's entirely black. You're struggling? He's not too difficult.
It's full of sadness now.
A lot of people were struggling. I'm like, I don't know. Y'all just... I don't know. I beg to differ. He is pretty difficult for sure. What I will say is use fire when he goes into blue goo phase. Use your little fire stuff. And then also he's backstabbable. So in the beginning, when he's human, try and get backstabs on him and play pretty defensive and go for those. I need to figure out how to get to her, and I do not know how to get to her. Ooh. Learn all the gestures. Forgotten time.
Hey, buddy, see that? Over there. We found it. The Rose Estate.
That's probably the final area. Considering I just completed...
Leia should be nearby.
Peer into the distance.
It's full of sadness now.
Are you looking at the thingy?
Oh, it's you. My forever friend. I'm so glad to see you again. I followed the white butterfly here. I found
how's the new boss weapon? Also,
it's full of
I have a lot less
sadness now.
health. Oh, that might be
can't
why.
go inside.
I like this weapon a lot.
I'm okay. I have you. My new friend who looks like my old
The weapon is
friend.
very nice, and the
You
explosive
gave me
damage
the
is nice.
world again. I miss my old friend. But it's okay that you're not him. You're on your own journey, and I think that's wonderful. Will you promise me something? When your journey ends, let's meet again in a pretty place. Rizora will wait for you there.
Yeah. Rizora's treasure. Photo of the friendship tree. Looks to be a tree in front of the garden of Kratz City Hall. The tree of friendship. Kratz City Hall. I have to go back to the main area for that. The tree of friendship. The tree was planned to celebrate the expansion of Kratz City Hall. Many find recited of joyful memories. And the third piece is probably the other, my brother, or it's me or something. We're at the zoo with Geppetto.
Rizora's creator was very much loved by my dear old friend.
This is the Ryu weapon I was talking about? Oh, I see it as like a Final Fantasy Gunblade.
Because a friend is someone you will always happily wait for. When your journey ends, let's meet again.
Me for a pretty place.
Rizora's creator. I'm sure when your journey.
Okay, so the pretty place is probably the pretty place is probably, what the fuck is it? There's the Black Rabbit door, by the way. And that's if you have a beginning. Okay, so we have the Black Rabbit. This is the last Black Rabbit door, and then the pretty place is probably the Kratz City Hall, and maybe I can only go there in the future. What? This must be the last guy in his last room. Because there were 4 Black Rabbits. There's nothing else to really investigate. No? It would be his outfit, the last one. Yeah. Battle Maniac's Mask, Blazing Death's hunting apparel. I will equip these because equipping them, I'm being told, will do things. The mask worn by the Battle Maniac of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood, the thrill of the hunt and trophies for his siblings were enough for him. 2 things keep in mind in combat. 1, protect the family. 2, never forget number 1. That is all you must do. Note from the eldest. We have his thing, and then we'll put the jacket on just in case if there's something that we might find inside it, like the other ones. The hunting attire worn by the Black Battle Maniac of Rabbit Brotherhood. It has been modified hundreds of times to improve swiftness and flexibility of movement. Seriously, is fighting all you ever have in mind? Don't use my stuff as weapons. Missing key logs. A logbook of the eccentric's missing keys. What are we gonna do with this idiot? I don't know what this means. The missing keys, because they had to keep making keys for the dude. Put this with the bulb mask on. Ooh, with the rope? Hold up. Wait a minute. You know we gotta stick tried and true. We come this far with the outfit. We can't leave it behind now. Alright. So we got a log. It logged all of the missing keys. This drop down brings us here. We did the boss back there. We did her. Is there any new thing? No. We learned the last gesture. He does not want to learn that gesture at all. And that was the last gesture that we learned. She wants me to meet at the friendship tree, which would be Kratz City Hall. They said they planted it at Kratz City Hall. I'll have to keep that in mind. Okay. We are coming up on the final area, and I think we've done everything. We've got all gestures. We talked with her. We did the old man in the sea. We did the portly guy. We did all of the secrets of Krat. So everything's done. Rosa Isabella, not Rosa Isabella, the Rosa estate or whatever is most likely the last level. Which this is surprisingly long for a DLC expansion. Goodness. They're like hammering away. Oh!
Who are you?
Dog mask.
Familiar.
A pocket watch. It's her pocket watch.
Wait.
We found it earlier.
This is Romeo's locket.
I'm not Romeo though. I found it. Oh, it's covered in blood. Is it gonna be like our mom?
No.
She looks like Ciri from The Witcher.
This is something very dear to me. Thank you for returning it.
She looks like Lara Croft.
Before all that, how did you find me?
About finding
I
you.
see. The tracker. He told you about me. He never could fix that irksome quirk of his. Always wasting his time.
I'm hoping the
for lost
hammering isn't getting
causes.
picked up on the mic.
But he doesn't extend his trust easily. His faith in your character speaks volumes. Does that mean I can trust you?
You can trust us?
Fine. I concede you are not my enemy. If you were, the tracker would have made sure you never reached me. The fact you're alive means he trusted your intentions when he sent you here.
Ask about how the tracker is worried about her.
The tracker has always looked after others. That's the principle that guides him. Comrades would be a better term to describe us than friends. That said, he is the reason I'm listening to you now. Just don't ask me anymore.
About the photo in the locket.
This photo. It's the last print left. A pity it's damaged. A memory of me with my 2 apprentices.
Right.
Happier days now gone forever.
That's not mom, but it's
I
kind of
was
mom.
tough on them. I was such a fool. I never appreciated how precious our time together truly was. When tragedy befell us, I couldn't face the past. But Romeo kept the locket for me. To tell you the truth,
Hi, Kalashar. How's the puppy Vic?
couldn't
I'm doing
bear
pretty
it.
good.
it was just too painful to see how happy we'd been.
About Romeo's whereabouts.
All this is the work of that damned Arlecchino. We have a history. When he ran rampant as a serial killer long ago, I was the one who put an end to his
Oh
reign
my
of
god,
terror.
the hammering.
He was evil to the core. So during our battle, I did my best to destroy his body. Perhaps he holds a grudge against me over that. I had heard the ego of a murderer awakened within his ergo.
Right.
But can a puppet be considered human through ego alone?
The answer is
I
yes.
don't even know if a puppet is capable of holding a grudge like a human.
They definitely are.
But since he dragged Romeo into this, I will not let it stand.
Offer to help find him.
Do you truly mean that? You'll be putting your life on the line. I'd like to say I don't need your or anyone's help. But the last time I fought Arlecchino, I just barely managed to get the upper hand. And that was when I was healthy. There's no guarantee I'll win this time. With Romeo's life at stake, I accept your help. From one stalker to another, I, Leia Florence, ask you to fight with me.
Where is he?
Arlecchino left me an invitation to meet. To think he was under my nose the entire time. I searched everywhere for him. Insanity. No time for regrets. Romeo is at the Rose Estate. Along with that damned puppet.
About the next
We
steps.
must find a way into the Rose Estate. Despite outward appearances, its defenses are formidable. And the bigger problem is, I've lost my key.
Oh my god, everybody in their keys.
You and I will have to work something out when we reach the gates.
Give her the key.
The key? What? How? You must be part Crow. You certainly hoard everything you come across.
Yes, I do.
This is the key I lost a while
This
ago.
is held by the
Well,
Asterion guy, if I'm not
This
mistaken.
will make it much easier to get inside. The entrance to the Rose Estate is further up the mountain path. Head out
Ooh.
once you're ready. I'll wait for you outside.
We got ourselves a fucking badass queen. Who's like, I'm sick and dying, but I'm still going. It's not the human part typical of the monster have. Eats durability of my weapons, which forced me to try and fight while trying to repair my weapon. Use the amulet that reduces durability, and then try not to get poisoned. A defaced poster featuring an image of a missing person. Holes have been torn out of Romeo's, where Romeo's eyes should be. On one part of the poster, map showing path leads to Rose Estate drawn in red ink. Gotcha. Hi, Kevin. So I use the Swordsmanship Master Amulet. Reduces weapon durability consumption. Gunblade, that's true. So my weapon durability is not getting affected as much. And I know that even with this, my durability still goes down pretty harshly. Do your best to not get affected by acid. And if you do, then you'll just have to... if you have to, you can pop the emergency repairs and have that on your belt, and then emergency repair your situation.
Romeo, this is likely my final message to you.
Thank you for the hug.
I am off to battle Arlecchino to save you. I'll do whatever it takes. Your survival is all that matters. Nothing else comes close, not even my life.
That's the whole point of the emergency repairs. I've never used them because I've never used a single consumable item in this game.
There was nothing admirable about
I'm
my
assuming
life,
they're instant. Which otherwise, what's the point?
but I did what I could. In the only way I knew how. I know Carlo's death scarred us all. I know it changed everything.
Oh my
But
gosh.
we endured. There was always hope. And it was because of you. Without you by my side, I would have been lost long ago.
Okay.
Come on, we need to follow her.
So, she's currently fighting the one thing. What I might do, because the construction work situation is getting a little loud,
Be careful. The enemies here are not to be taken lightly.
we'll get to a bonfire. I might call it there, depending on how close it is. Okay, it's right there. Do we call it here? This seems like a good place to. I mean, I have 30 minutes left. Does anyone know how much of the game that we have left? Does anyone have any ideas? What I do want to do... Well, I don't think I meet her just yet, but... Is it level? Yeah. Okay, what I'm thinking is because the roommates are doing housework and stuff, and it's kind of loud, and I don't necessarily want that on my recordings and stuff, what I'll do here is... You're having even more closer? Yeah. What I'll do, since this seems like a good place to leave off and we got this bonfire... Oh, she's going without me. Come back.
It's not too late yet. Let's head to the estate.
What I'll do is, since this is a whole level, and I probably won't beat it in the 30 minutes, I'll cut the stream short today, due to the unexpected work. Oh, I have to protect her. Oh, fuck me. I have to really... Does she count as a companion? Should I buy companion cubes and heal her with them? Don't know. We'll call it here. I say we call it here, and then next Wednesday, we'll do the Rose Estate as the big finale. We'll get a fresh 3 hours to go through the whole level. It isn't just like we do a little bit and go do the boss. What is... I'm on Legendary Stalker, okay. Oh, I think I know why. Right. I was like, why am I on hardest difficulty? But we'll just call it here. Because the constructions get a little obnoxious. But yeah, this will save the entire Rose Estate as its like final part, final level. Let's spend 3 hours getting through it. because I don't think I'll get through it in 30 minutes. It's not going to be like a little mini thing and then a boss fight. And even if it was, this is the final boss fight. We completed all the secrets. We completed all the gestures. We've completed everything. In that regard, I'm seeing achievements pop up saying, hey, you collected everything. So, assumedly, this means that we're nearing the end. And also, the whole point of this expansion was to get to Leia, the legendary stalker, to try and save her or help her from doing something. So, we'll do that. We'll call it there. Ugh. Thank you all so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Go check out the... Oh, no. Don't play copyright music. There we go. Thank you all so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Go check me out on the other stuff. I got the YouTube. I upload a video to YouTube every Friday. I try to upload one of my old stream VODs, and I need to throw more stuff up in there. But they're there. The Bioshock's up. I think there's only 5 parts of Bioshock, and the 4th one's up. So if you missed the Bioshock stream, speaking of lighthouses, you can catch the Bioshock stream there. I'm gonna raid Dart because he's very handsome. No, I'm not playing copyright. He might not be going for much longer, but I see he's still active. He's currently playing Peak, and I love Peak. I think Peak is really good and a lot of fun. But I will cut this. I need to start this raid. If he's ending soon, whatever. But I love the big boys. What can I say? And he's a very big boy. Let's get that going. Anyway, and yeah, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And yeah, we will continue Lies of P next Wednesday after the weekend. And we will come back and we'll do the Rose Estate in one whole thing. And worst case scenario, I'm hoping in that 3 hours I can get to the final boss and have like an hour left to try and like beat him. You know, if not, then I'll go through and do it on that Thursday, and then we gotta think of a new game to play. As I said, hopefully D will start feeling a little bit better. He's been kind of dealing with like a rough situation, of course, and we will hopefully get a chance to beat System Shock 2. So sadly we didn't get to do it today, but hopefully we'll be able to do it next Friday, and if not, then we'll figure something out. I am leaning on Expedition 33. I am interested in it. I don't know if that's a game I might stream a little bit of it. I don't know if I'll beat it. We'll have to see. Only because if it's like Final Fantasy, it's going to be like 100-hour experience, and I'm like, I don't want to stream the same game for 100 hours. That's a lot. This one's already a lot, but it's a Souls-like, so I don't care. It's fun. Anyway, thank you so much for joining. Sorry for all the noise and the hammering and stuff, and I hope to see you next Wednesday. And I love you bunches, and have fun with Dart because he's a sweetheart. And that's it. See you next Wednesday. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.